Hi Pisces, thank you so much for tuning back into Root Word Beats Tarot. This is Seven God Lou back with another video for the collective of Pisces. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. They mean everything. Thank you guys so much for the comments, okay? And just supporting the channel. You can also go to rootwordofbeats.com, okay? The link will be down in the description box below where you can order all of your magical products, okay? Yeah, so guys, you can also go to threads.net/rootwordofbeats, okay? And you can review the written messages to our collective videos. Now, all of our written messages are going to be different, okay, from the video, from what is written. That is because I'm a channeler. I write whatever I hear, okay, guys? Just only take what resonates, okay? If it's not your story, leave it. If it is your story, okay? So Pisces, I have some channel messages for you. I'm not sure if this is going to go with the read, okay? But these are channel messages. I did hear, they don't know where they're going to go from here. Okay. I'm hearing you're the best option. Okay. They had, okay. I'm getting, go to the middle of the floor and look for the children. Okay. I'm getting, they thought they were the mastermind. Okay. I'm getting, they think it's a game, but it's not. Okay. They may spend the rest of their life in prison. Okay, I'm hearing they didn't get caught because they thought there was a mastermind. Okay. And then I'm getting they didn't think they'll get caught because they thought they were a mastermind. Okay. I'm getting they're sadly mistaking because they're going to be in the middle of the whole thing. Okay. They thought they'll be free because they're a mastermind. Okay, but they're not. Okay. I'm also getting looks and just goes. Okay. So somebody, so I'm getting, it's like a family member is accusing someone of not taking care of a child. Like they say stuff like, they just look at them and just leaves. Okay. So somebody is not taking care of their children. They just look at them and just go. Somebody is trying to accuse somebody that they don't care about family. Okay. I'm getting something like a police asking to speak with someone like, hey, can I speak with you? Da, 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 da. Okay. I'm getting somebody comparing the kids. Okay. Like it's like an uncle or something like that. Like, look at them and then look at them, you know, like they're not being treated as fair as they're being treated. You know, I'm getting that. I'm getting something like that. Okay. So it's some sort of family uproar, but it's like a good family uproar. It's not anything bad. It's more so like, hey, you know, you should be more attentive to your children. You know, like look at how this parent does it and then look at how this parent does it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. It's like a masculine saying that, you know, to either another parent. Okay. All right, guys. So we're just going to get some oracle, guys. I'm not sure if that resonates with this read. Okay. But we're just going to get some oracle and see what spirit wants you to know. Okay. What you should know right now, Pisces. All right. So let's get into it. Pisces, what should you know right now? What does spirit want you to know right now? Any predictions into the future that you should be aware of, Pisces? Okay. So I'm getting something about some sort of aliens. Okay. Somebody doesn't have the facts here. Okay. And there's some sipping tea. Okay. Sipping tea. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so let's clarify aliens, guys. See what is going on here. Okay, guys, a lot of these oracles, they can be literal. They can just be, you know, metaphoric. Okay, so take it how it resonates. All right. Excuse me, guys. I do apologize. I am getting over a cold here. All right. So what's aliens for Pisces? What is aliens for Pisces? What is aliens for Pisces? So someone made some sort of decision here, some sort of action, okay, to end something. Okay. Let's see. What is this Two of Wands? Yeah, somebody made some sort of action based off of money here. Okay, this masculine, okay, because they're trying to avoid some sort of tower moment with someone who may be psychic. Okay. So somebody may be psychic here is what aliens is clarifying. Somebody wants to avoid a disaster here. So somebody made some sort of action, this masculine with some sort of money here. What is this Tower in reverse? Yeah, somebody doesn't have any plans here. There's some sort of gossip going around, and somebody didn't plan for somebody to gossip about some sort of family. Okay, so somebody's trying to avoid a tower. Somebody didn't plan for it to be gossip around surrounding their family. So they're trying to avoid some sort of gossip surrounding their family. Okay. Let's see. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody's trying to hold on. Okay, and they feel like they lost everything. They feel like they lost someone. Okay, so somebody made some sort of action based off of some sort of money here that they were trying to hold on to, but something didn't go as planned because there started to be some sort of gossip. Either their family is gossiping about them and they didn't plan for that to happen, or a family member or someone that they consider family, because they lost and they lost this person or they lost their family's good graces here. Okay. So somebody did not plan for their family to gossip about them. They were just trying to make some sort of actions to get some sort of money here. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. What is this Emperor here? So this can be a father figure. This can be a boss figure. Okay. So, and someone's trying to avoid this family from gossiping about them. Okay. Yeah. So this masculine, this father figure, may, let's see, let's clarify this King of Wands here in reverse. What's this King of Wands in reverse? Okay, so somebody may have had a lot of options here. So this father figure is going to expose that, you know, this woman had a lot of options, okay, in court possibly, or they don't know whether to disclose that this woman has a lot of options in court, or they don't know if this woman is going to get justice or not with another man. Okay, so someone does not know if this woman has a lot of masculine options and they're going to get justice with another, you know, man now that they're not together, because this Queen of Wands signifies someone who's single, right? A single woman. Okay. When she's by herself. So someone doesn't know if somebody's this masculine doesn't know if this woman has left them and is going to get, you know, another man, or if this masculine doesn't know if, they should tell in the courtroom that this woman had a lot of options. Okay. With this justice here representing court, under this King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So somebody's trying to avoid some sort of tower and they don't know if they should expose this woman's secrets, or somebody's trying to avoid a tower and they don't know if this woman is going to have multiple options of men and, that they're with. They don't know if they should expose that this woman has multiple options of men, or they don't know if they should expose that, you know, they have a lot of options to stop this woman from having multiple options of men. Okay. So either way, it's this woman that has multiple options of men, and somebody either thinks that or somebody wants to expose that. Okay. Now, somebody did not plan, as I said before, guys, there's a lot of shit that just came out that's going on. Okay. So I'm just trying to break it down for you guys. So the T is that this family is gossiping. Okay. And someone did not expect for their family to gossip about them and their situation. Okay. And they feel as though, due to the fact that this family has gossip, they either lost, you know, their face card, or they lost their credibility in some form of fashion. Okay. Due to this family gossiping, they didn't expect that. So it's something that this masculine has done. And this is the masculine energy I'm getting, guys. Flip the roles. This can be feminine for a lot of money here, to hold on to a lot of money here. And now, whatever action that they did to hold on to a lot of money, they don't know if they should expose someone else in court that may justify their situation, and stating that this, you know, female has had a lot of options. Okay, and we're gonna get into it. Like, what are they even justifying? Or they don't know if it's gonna be exposed also, you know, by this family gossip and things like that, that this woman may have like another man, and this woman was actually trying to get justice with another man. Okay. That's what we're getting here, you guys. Godly. Okay, so let's clarify death here. Okay, let's clarify death. And this may be a psychic medium that may be saying this, since it's clarified by, we're clarifying alien, right? So somebody may have gotten some sort of psychic reading. This family may have watched some sort of psychic reading, and they're getting this information or gossiping about some sort of situation with a masculine and a feminine, and you know, they didn't expect for this to happen. This masculine didn't expect for this to happen. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here. This woman didn't have much to offer, or doesn't have much to offer. That's why this masculine has no strength. This could be a Leo, this masculine. Doesn't have to be. That's why this masculine, you know, didn't really want to be with this woman any longer, because they didn't have much to offer here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this masculine ended a relationship with this woman, and it's because this woman didn't have much to offer this masculine. Okay. So let's clarify actually this justice. Let's clarify this justice in reverse. Like this justice is sideways. Okay. So it's weighing heavy on somebody here. Okay. Somebody's trying to come out of their head because somebody's a good person. Okay. What's this 10 of Wands here? It's weighing heavy on somebody that somebody got caught and somebody can't fight something. Okay, so somebody may have gotten caught here, or feels like they gotten caught, and it's weighing heavy on them. What is this 4 of Cups in reverse? And whatever kind of way caught is, right? They could have got caught with this woman. They could have got caught in a legal system. Doesn't matter. What's this 4 of Wands? So somebody's trying to come out of their head about going back to this baby mother. Yeah, somebody and moving on from the past. So somebody's trying not to think about going back to a baby mother. Okay, they want to move on from that. They don't want to think about that. They're trying not to think about that. Okay, they're stuck here and they can't fight. Let's see, what is this? Somebody like maybe like really, really intoxicated, and like I just see like somebody's eyes like waving back and forth, like because they're like that drunk or something like that. What's this 5 of Wands? What's this 5 of Wands in reverse? That was like really weird. Or somebody's being like really, really playful. Somebody's trying to come back and have a relationship with someone else so they can keep their money here. Okay, so, or they can be this King of Pentacles. So they're trying to, they're stuck here. Okay, and it's weighing heavy on them because they're stuck in some sort of situation, or they can't move forward. Okay, they can't fight. Okay, they wanted to be this King of Pentacles with this money. Perhaps that was their dream, to be in a relationship, you know, and save money and have money and things like that. It's surrounded around money here. That was their goal. That was their dream. That was their ambition. But it's weighing heavy on them because they may have to go back to this baby mother, and they want to move on from that. Okay. And they don't want to think about going back to this baby mother. Okay. What is this 9 of Pentacles? Excuse me, 9 of Cups. Oh, shit. What's this 9 of Cups? They want a relationship with someone that's going to bring in some money here. What is this 9 of Cups? And they're just thinking about this in their head, right? And that's why they think that this other person doesn't have anything to give. Yeah, but they're with someone who doesn't, in a relationship with someone who doesn't have anything to give. And the Wheel of Fortune was not in their favor with this person, okay? And they're burnt out by this, okay? They're burnt out by this, or they're laying down, you know, thinking about this, okay? This may be you, Pisces, okay? So somebody may have gotten some sort of reading, looked into the future here, and they may have seen that, you know, this was about money here. Okay. That's why they left this person. Okay. Because it was about money, and they didn't know that this family was going to start gossiping about them and saying, you know, oh, this person left this family because, you know, they wanted more money or something like that. They didn't know that was going to happen. So they feel like their plan isn't working. Let's see. What's this 8 of Pentacles in reverse? What is this 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So somebody, I can't slow the star card. Somebody is sick and in their feelings here over some money here, okay? They're manifesting. They couldn't manifest with someone that they were in this relationship with, and their plan didn't work. Like their life plan didn't work. What is this? 9 of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, so somebody feels like they lost everything and they're trying to move forward from this situation. They feel defeated by it, okay? Yeah. So essentially, this is the aliens is about, you know, this family gossiping. They did not know that they were going to be in some sort of gossiping situation with their relationship. What is this justice sideways? I think we just clarified this, guys, but I'm going to clarify it again. What's this justice sideways? So somebody is letting everything go. Yeah, their plan didn't work. They're still trying to hold on to money. They're worried because this woman doesn't have anything to give here. So they don't know if they'll get justice in this situation. They don't know if they should stop working with this woman and just hold on to their money, right? And they're worried here about either a legal situation. This could be a legal situation about this person not working with this person. They may have to be on child support or something like that. So they're worrying, they're thinking if they should throw away the plan of not working with this person and go back to his baby mother is what they're thinking. Like they don't really want to go back to this person because that's not where their dream is at. They want to be with somebody who has some sort of money, and they're worried here if this person may put them on child support. Or something like that. So this person may get like really, really intoxicated is what I'm getting. Okay. What is no facts? Now, again, the aliens is clarifying, you know, somebody getting a psychic reading in this family gossiping about them. So now let's clarify no facts. What's no facts here? What is no facts? Yeah, somebody, that's exactly why I just said that. Somebody is saying that somebody is involved in this gossip, right? The world in reverse means somebody's involved in something. The world upright means that there's some sort of ending. So a cycle is still in the works here, okay? A cycle is still open. There's some sort of gossip here from a psychic medium or some to that equivalent, okay, that is still going on here. And somebody is saying that somebody does not have any facts. You know what I mean? If it's psychic medium, it's just predictions. It's just reading the energy. It's not facts. That's what someone is trying to say here. Okay, so they're saying, you know, don't work with that. Don't look at that because it doesn't mean anything if it's just a prediction. A prediction means that it's a solid yes. It could be a very fucking good prediction, but at the same time, that's what this person's trying to say. What is no facts here? Yeah, so this family is like, everybody thinks they got the tea. Yeah, looking into the future. Okay, they're like, somebody's looking to the future at my relationship. They don't have any facts. They don't know what they're talking about. What's this 3 of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, so somebody is like, someone is fake. You know, somebody's fake here, and they're like really, really defensive about this second medium that this family is going to, okay? And they feel stuck here. Why do they feel stuck? What's this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? They feel stuck because of some sort of baby mother. Yeah. What is this 7 of Wands? Look, this high priestess, this psychic medium, right? So they're like competing with this psychic medium, Pisces. This can still be your energy, okay? So you're like competing with this baby mother. You're really, really defensive about this baby mother because you feel like somebody is fake here. Somebody is like not working with somebody because somebody feels like somebody's fake, and somebody's like competing or like defensive against this baby mother because they feel stuck with them. Why do they feel this fake energy? What's the 7 of Swords in reverse? Okay, so this baby mother, they may be saying that their baby mother thinks that they're a psychic medium and they're not. They're fake. Okay. Yeah. So because the Empress is in reverse. So somebody, you know, they may be saying like their baby mother is karmic and they think that they're this psychic medium. Okay, and they're fake and they're defensive, okay, because they feel stuck because of this baby mother not having any money or this baby mother taking their money or something like that, right? So there may be 2 situations going on. Somebody may be calling a second medium fake over here or karmic. You know, the second medium that their family goes to is fake and karmic. And then over here, you know, they're stuck in a situation with this baby mother, okay, that they're defensive against. This can be all the same person. Their baby mother is trying to like say things as if they're some sort of psychic medium. And this person's like, hey, this person's really not a fucking psychic medium, you guys. This person's fake. And, you know, I'm stuck with this person and they're trying to take my money. Okay. So they're saying that they're looking into the future, and so they can be with a baby mother, because that's what is literally given, the Empress in reverse, a karmic baby mother. And this baby mother is like, yeah, I know the future. I know what they're really doing. I know, what they really have going on. And like the family's gossiping and stuff. They're like, oh, Sharkeisha, that's what they really got going on, and the person's like, that they're a fake second medium. Like that's nothing that I have going on. Where did they get that crap from? And they can very well be, okay? But that's what's happening here. Okay, somebody's saying somebody doesn't have any facts. Okay. What is this? Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. My cards are getting mixed up. What is this world in reverse? What is this world in reverse? Okay, yeah. So this family is like gossiping and stuff. Like, yeah, oh my God, he ain't do that. He went over there, now he over there, and this person's like, y'all don't know what I have going on. Y'all listen to this person, they're fake. Why do they think this second medium is fake? Or this baby mother, second medium is fake? Why do they think this baby mother, this second medium is fake? Because somebody went into a different direction? Why do they think this baby mother, second medium is fake? Someone went into a different direction here and betrayed them, because somebody took another route and betrayed someone. What is this Page of Wands in reverse? So this baby mother may have betrayed them, or shit went into a different direction. Yeah, somebody made a decision. They made some sort of action to go into a different direction. Okay. What is this Page of Wands in reverse? Because somebody's making some sort of action for somebody to not get any justice here. And somebody's trying to pull themselves together because they feel like somebody betrayed them. So that's why they feel like they're fake. So basically they feel like they're saying things that does not benefit them. So they're like, they're fake. Let's see, is this person fake? It could be different for everybody, but overall energy, is what this person's saying is fake. Someone just did not expect it. What is making them sad. It's a rush of sadness. Okay. Somebody's trying to force, someone to be sad. What's this Sun in reverse? I know that sound, blood. Yeah. Someone's trying to force the idea that someone's sad about losing money. So somebody's saying, oh, they're just mad because, they lost money. Or, they're just mad. They're trying to force this idea that, somebody is really sad over money. That's what they're saying. So I'm not getting a no. It could be, more so, someone is not necessarily fake, but they're giving their own opinion, right? Like, they closed down, the grocery store. Why they closed down a grocery store? Because of a riot. And other people may say, they closed down a grocery store because they didn't have enough funds, So it's more so like that. Honestly, guys, I'm getting that this person is really, really angry, and I'm not getting that it's fake. I'm getting that this person's just angry. That's literally what it's giving. Okay, let's move on. What is sipping here? What is sipping? Yeah, somebody's heartbroken. See what I'm saying? Somebody's heartbroken about what this family is saying here. Okay, they're not fighting against it. They're just heartbroken. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting that this person's just like upset. I'm not getting a no that it's fake. I'm getting what they're saying just hurts them. Okay, they don't want to fight. Okay, they're just trapped in their mind about this. They feel like this person is betraying them. Okay, and they did not know it was going to go into this direction. They feel like it went to a whole nother direction. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just getting more so emotions here that they feel sad, but I'm not getting a no, that's a lie. I'm not getting that. Okay. So yeah, so this family has gotten some sort of reading here, you guys, and this other person's like, that's not right. That's not the facts. And this family's just gossiping right now, right? About what happened, who said that, who said what, And this person did not know that there was going to be gossip about their relationship situation. Okay. That's what's going on. Let's see what else, Pisces. What else is going on here that you should know about, or what's going to happen in the future? Okay. What is going to happen between Pisces in the future that Pisces should know about, or what's going to happen in the future? Okay. What's going to happen that Pisces needs to know about, or what's going to happen with Pisces in the future? So there's a new chapter here, Pisces. Okay. You're going to dodge some sort of bullet here. Okay. You're going to dodge some sort of bullet here. Okay, something is going to be played out. All right. Let's see. So what is new chapter? What is new chapter for Pisces? What is new chapter for Pisces? All right. So somebody is not, let's see. What is new chapter for Pisces? Okay, so there's some sort of child that somebody didn't have, okay? Or, yeah, somebody didn't have some sort of child. I'm sorry to hear that, Pisces, okay? Or somebody's in regret, okay, over having some sort of child. A child may have been birthed, okay, in a delivery room here, okay? And somebody's trying to stay strong, even though they regret this decision of having a child or bringing a child into this world, okay? So they're thinking back about some sort of birth of a child, and they're, in regret. And guys, I'm not trying to make, this negative, guys, but this is what I'm getting. I'm really channeling someone's feelings here, where they're like, I shouldn't have, why did I bring a child into this world? And it's okay for people to feel like that sometimes. Sometimes they feel like, I should have waited, until I had this amount of funds or that amount of funds. That's how this person is feeling right now. They're just thinking about that, okay? And they're breaking down about this situation, okay? They feel like they should have not started that new chapter. I'm sorry about that, Pisces. I thought that was going to be, something really good in the chapter. But they started a new chapter here, and they're breaking down about it, okay? And they feel like, this is played out. This is not the way that I thought that this new chapter was going to go with this childbirth, okay? What is dodging bullets? What is dodging bullets? Yeah, this is somebody asking, why did I have a child? Look, guys, new chapter, new beginning. Somebody should have somebody's thinking, that's literally what I was just saying. Somebody was thinking to themselves, why did I have a child? Why did I have a child? God, I do not like this energy, guys. But, this is what I'm getting. So I have to say, they're just like thinking like, and it's not negative. It's just like them being down on themselves. Like, I shouldn't have had a child because I can't do this, or I want to be this, I had it because I thought it was going to be fireworks and, this new chapter and and I regret it because it's nothing like that. Okay. What is played out here? What is played out? Yeah, something is played out. Okay. They feel like, there's no progress or there's no future here. They feel like there's no future. Okay. And having some sort of child here, they feel like, or they can't see a future. They can't go any further. Okay. They're breaking down because they're like, I can't see myself continuing like this with my child's life like this. People, these are just thoughts, guys. This isn't, anybody saying that they don't want their child. And these are just someone's breaking down light in their thoughts here. All right. About this child here. Let's get some more on new chapter. Here they're just questioning, they're blaming themselves. Let's just say that, okay? They feel like they lost everything, or they don't have a lot to give to this child. They feel like they didn't make the best decision, and they're beating themselves up, and they feel like, I want to give this child everything. Okay. Instead, I'm giving this child nothing, is how they're feeling. And it's about a delivery. So this is somebody's thinking of the day that a child was actually birthed. They're not thinking of, how the child is right now, whether, if they're 7 years old, 5 years old. No, they're going back in their mind. They're replaying some sort of birth, and they're like, this birth is too sacred. This birth is too special, is what I'm getting. This birth should only be given to parents. That's how they feel, right? That have this, and this, and can give all their love. I should not have taken that step because I don't think that I can give that. Not that I don't want to, but I don't think that I am capable of doing that due to my position in life, and they're beating themselves up is what I'm getting. Okay, Pisces, so don't beat yourself up if that's you. Okay, you know, everybody, you know, makes mistakes, and everybody, you know, goes through different things in life. Okay, but that's what that person, that's what it's giving. I don't know why that's significant. Why is that significant, spirits? Why is that significant here? It's significant because there's some sort of female doesn't have any money, okay? Or this female, they have to pay this female some money, okay? Secretly. They feel like this female doesn't have any money. Okay, let's moves in silence. Let's moves in silence. So yeah, they want to move on. They secretly want to move on, okay? Unknown caller. There's someone that is calling here, okay? Someone feels like this female was talking to other people and things like that, okay, secretly, and this female is moving on, okay, because they don't have any money, and they're like, you know, this female's moving on, talking to someone else. This female ain't, you know, ish, and, you know, I shouldn't have never had this child, and they're beating themselves up because they're like, wow, like, how did I end up in a position like this? How they feel. What's broke A? Yeah, somebody wants to run. Oh, this female is running away because somebody doesn't have any money. Okay, and they don't care about that neither. They're unfazed. Like, this female's kind of heartless here. It's how somebody feels like, and they're only like running to money here, not about, you know, children. It's more so like about money. Female is really cold that they have this child with. What's this female here? Yeah. So somebody is on a fake account here trying to get some sort of money. So this woman may have, you know, trying to look for a caregiver, maybe on like social media sites, dating websites, like, you know, trying to look for someone to take care of them is what I'm getting. So this person's like, you know, this person is all about money. And I know that sounds like, you know, bad, like, duh, you know, to be together, you know, we both have to support each other. It is all about money, right? Because it is all about love too. But that's what this person's trying to say. It's like, not only is it all about love, but this person is like literally all about money now. Like, this person, you know, is talking to other people, with other people, and all this other stuff, and doesn't give that same love to their children. That's this person's opinion, guys. That is what I'm channeling. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? Let's get this deck over here. Okay. Is there anything else that are Pisces? But that's why it was important about the child situation, because they feel like they made a mistake with the person that they're with. And it seems like in this reading, this person's just expressing themselves and just stating that, you know, they didn't really think it was going to go this way. You know, now the family, you know, is gossiping, saying, you know, why this happened and why that happened. And they're just like hurt over, you know, their children. They're like, I thought, you know, this woman was going to have money and with me. I didn't know that, you know, this is it, that I was going to be the only one doing this. And I didn't know this person was going to leave and I could potentially be on child support. I didn't know that. That's what this person is saying. So let's see. Is there anything else that our Pisces should know? Or Pisces, if you aren't experiencing this may happen in the future, okay? Stay away from, you know, certain people who are not, you know, who are karmic, okay? Anything else that our Pisces collective needs to know about? Anything else that our Pisces collective needs to know about? Excuse me. All right. Excuse me, guys. So this is about healing, okay? What's healing here? What is healing? So somebody has some sort of evidence here. What is healing about a relationship? Somebody has some sort of evidence. Somebody's in some sort of illusion here. So somebody feels like they got some sort of evidence that somebody is in some sort of illusion about being a healer. That's what we're saying. This is psychic medium, guys, that they're either watching, or somebody's fake like they're being a psychic medium, or somebody's going to a psychic medium, somebody's calling fake or something like that. So somebody's in some sort of illusion about a healer here. What's healing? Okay, so somebody's watching somebody. Somebody's in some sort of illusion here. Okay, they're watching this healer. Okay, what is Page of Swords here? This can be this karmic baby mother. Okay, or this baby mother that somebody's not with. Okay, somebody has some sort of evidence about some sort of I was about to say family, about some sort of relationship. Somebody's saying that they have like some evidence about some sort of relationship, a baby mother that somebody's not with, or who's karmic here. Somebody is watching this baby mother. Okay, what is this Knight of Cups in reverse. What is this Knight of Cups in reverse? It has somebody's attention. Somebody's going crazy. Okay, so somebody's painting some sort of illusion and somebody's watching someone, okay, and it has their attention and somebody's going crazy here. So this could be a cross watcher. You could be a cross watcher watching, right, for a Pisces, right? And you're looking at this healer or this YouTube video about somebody painting some sort of illusion. And it has your attention and it has you going crazy a little bit, not necessarily going crazy, but, you know, you can just be like, what in the hell? Like, you know, because you trust the reader, right? And this family is gossiping about their readers and their readers that they're going to, and, you know, they trust it, which is why they're going crazy. But at the same time, they want like double confirmation that this is correct. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, they're going crazy about some sort of relationship that was secret and that somebody felt defeated in. Okay, somebody felt defeated in. Okay, so yeah, somebody's just watching this healer talk. Okay, and say things, you know. So somebody's just watching tarot, essentially, okay? And they feel like they have some sort of evidence about this relationship or about why somebody broke up here, okay? This could be, like I said, a baby mother that they're no longer with. They feel like they have this evidence here by getting tarot readings, okay? But more so watching. What is couple here? What is couple? Yeah, so something ended with this couple here, and somebody is seeing that somebody is no longer in some sort of home situation, or somebody leaving out of a home or moving out of a home. So somebody's like, how the heck does somebody know that? Like, somebody's like, okay, so this is why their eyes are glued, and this is why they're going crazy, because they're like, okay, they thought, you know, that this was all an illusion. They're painting illusions, but now they're watching and they're like, how the flip did somebody know that? You know, like, okay, maybe there is such thing as second mediums. Okay, that's how this person is feeling. They're like, something ended, this couple ended, and somebody left out of some sort of home here, or somebody's no longer living in some sort of home here. How did they know that? What is death here? Yeah, that somebody has their eyes on this psychic medium here. It landed on top of the Page of Swords. So this ended. This psychic medium knew that there was an ending. Like, how the heck did they know that? You know what I mean? That's how they're feeling here. Okay, and there's no commitment here. Okay. They also see that this psychic medium doesn't have a partner in a relationship or isn't in a commitment here. Okay. So somebody may be saying like, oh, somebody's jealous because they're not in a marriage. You know, so somebody's like, yeah, that's just what I got with this marriage in reverse. But this can also be the Hierophant, right? The High Priestess soulmate or divine match is the Hierophant, right? A High Priestess can only be matched with the Hierophant because they're on the same power, unless, you know, you outrank your partner, which is most likely not a divine connection, just according to tarot, right? So the Hierophant is a male magician. The High Priestess is a female magician or healer, practitioner, whatever you want to call it. So this is in reverse. So somebody is watching this High Priestess not being in a relationship, talking about a relationship. So they feel like this High Priestess is a hater. Like, oh, you know, they just talking because they ain't in no relationship. They ain't got no ring on the finger with a ring on the, you know, like they ain't just making up ish, you know, but they know that they're not making up stuff, but now they're trying to compensate. Like, oh, they just saying that because da 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 da, you know, whatever. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? Because they ain't got nobody or something like that. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah, something ended. Somebody came out of a home. Something ended. Okay, so somebody is burnt out here. So somebody's no longer in a home. They may not have a place to stay. They may be homeless. Okay, so there was some sort of ending that left somebody homeless. Okay, or with not a place to stay. So this couple, this relationship ended. This marriage, there could have been a divorce here. Okay, somebody moved out of a home. Something ended here and somebody didn't have a place to stay. Okay, or somebody could have passed away here. One of the two. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Why do we keep hearing about this? here, because only thing we're getting, guys, is that this high priestess don't know what you're talking about. This family's gossiping about this high priestess. This person doesn't have any money. What is this screenshot? You know, that's why they broke up and all this other stuff. What's this screenshot here? Yeah, so somebody feels like somebody has some sort of evidence that somebody's lying. Okay, here we go. So we're getting all of this because the family thinks that someone's lying. Everybody thinks that somebody's lying about this relationship. So it's the talk of the town, it's gossip of the town. That's what's going on. And somebody doesn't know. They don't know if the high priest is telling the truth. They don't know if one of the partners is telling the truth. They don't know if somebody's mama telling the truth. Okay, that's what's happening here. Is everybody is like, okay, we see this going on. We say, well, what is the truth? Someone is saying somebody is doing this for money. Someone is saying that somebody left this person because this person really loved this person. It is all a whole bunch of what is the truth? And they're like, hold up. Because they're looking at the video and they're like, hold on. Everything that they're saying in this video is true. So this must be the truth, right? That's how they're getting this. That's what's going on here. What's this Ace of Swords? Except for the person. Well, they didn't deny it. They just said that they're heartbroken about what was heard. Right? So yeah, somebody feels like somebody's lying about this single woman who was a couple here. Okay. What is this Ace of Swords in reverse? Somebody feels like they got some sort of evidence that somebody is lying. Okay. It could be this family. Okay. Somebody is breaking down about some sort of birth here, as we stated before. Somebody feels like somebody's not telling the truth about this female who was in this relationship with this person. Could be you, Pisces, doesn't have to be, okay? Somebody feels like somebody's not telling the truth about some sort of birth here. Let's see. What's this judgment? What's some sort of... somebody thinks that a baby's not theirs. That's why somebody moved out of a home. Somebody feels like somebody's not telling the truth. Somebody's is looking at this healer and they're going crazy because they're like, how did you know that somebody moved out of a home or somebody was homeless here? Okay, they don't know if they should go back and forth with this about this woman moving out of a home or leaving a home here. Okay, so somebody's just looking at the videos, the healer tarot messages, and they're going back and forth about this woman. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah. So, somebody is watching here. Yeah. So somebody is watching under all of this and they're like, how do you know that, you know, this happened? This is somebody in the family right here. They're watching. They're very, very strict. And they're like, how did this person know about this, and that? Like they're questioning them like, okay, this isn't right. Then how did they know about that? Then how do they know about that? Really, I'm getting this family member isn't asking someone. This is where this reading comes in, guys. I guess Spirit just wanted to give you the whole breakdown. But this person right here, this Queen of Swords, is about to ask somebody some questions here. They're about to say, how the heck did this happen and this happen? See, this Queen of Swords is watching everything. And somebody has to answer to this Queen of Swords, right? Now, pick these boots this Queen of Swords has on. She got on some fly-ass boots, okay? Under this clear skirt. So you ain't know that. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at her, I never really realized that until now. So that's very, very significant. That means that this person is really, really fly with it, all right? That means that, you know, you thought that she was looking over here, but she really looking over there, okay? So she peeped game, right? So this person is observing everything and breaking down what this healer is saying or what these psychic mediums messages that they're getting from different YouTube channels or different, you know, psychic medium websites, whatever. And they're putting the pieces together. And what they're about to do, Pisces, is they're about to question you, or they're about to question somebody that you used to be with. And they're about to say, okay, let me ask you a question. If you told me this, but how did so-and-so know this around this time? Okay, cool. But the psychic medium said this, and then you just said that. So that's the truth. You know, they're going to start questioning this person. Okay. And this person doesn't know if they should argue. So this female who's in this relationship with you, Pisces, or your ex, the one that you're worried about who has money with, right? Somebody doesn't know if they should go back and forth about this person, or if they should just start going crazy, like if they should start going crazy, like flipping out when they have this conversation, either about this person or when this person, your ex, Pisces, They don't know if, okay, this woman may be questioning your ex, Pisces, and your ex doesn't know if they should go back and forth, like, well, I said this and I said that, or if they should just like start going off on this person, like, I ain't gotta tell you nothing. They don't know. Or Pisces, somebody's questioning you, right, about the relationship and things like that, like, why this, you know. Okay. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah, a High Priestess revealed something about, I can't show the devil card, guys. A High Priestess revealed something about somebody coming out of a home, right? And somebody lost a lot of money and they're trying to hold on to money. Somebody's coming out of a home. So the High Priestess is making some sort of valid points here. And this person is asking somebody's going to ask somebody about coming out of a home. Well, you said so-and-so went out of a home. And then somebody's going to say, oh, well, you said that so-and-so lost a lot of money and they were trying to hold on to money. So which is it? You know, like somebody is asking this person a lot of money. And somebody is detaching from this evidence. Okay. Let's see. What is this Devil in reverse? Yeah, somebody's detaching from this evidence and moving slowly. Whomever is about to be questioned here about this evidence that this High Priestess has, they're going to be found a liar about this relationship. They're going to be found a liar about this relationship, and they're going to be hurt. Okay, so somebody may be going to a psychic medium or something like that, or this person's family is questioning them about a relationship is what I'm getting. And they're going to move in slowly with them, with these questions. Okay. And this person might flip out when answering these questions. Okay. They might get into some sort of spat, some sort of argument here. Okay. But essentially somebody is lying about some sort of relationship. And this family is gossiping, and they didn't know this family was going to gossip and go to tarot readers for answers. Okay. Why is this important? Why is this important? Why is this important for Pisces? Why is this important other than the fact that somebody's about to get questioned? Because somebody doesn't have any options and somebody ghosted a situation and somebody was talking about it. Somebody said that somebody don't have any options and somebody was, yeah, the word got out. Okay. Somebody's psychic here. What's this? Let me actually, yeah, what's this Seven of Cups? I'm sorry, guys, this reading was long. What's this Seven of Cups in reverse? Yeah, something ended. So why this is important is because someone is making claims. Somebody lost a lot of money, or they did something to where they owe money, or this is about money. This relationship is like somebody got out of a relationship and somebody's either using somebody for money. And someone is like, hey, you know, either somebody did a crime or somebody's using somebody for money. This is signified about money, right? So they're questioning, this family's questioning this person because they think that they are a liar. They may have made some sort of claim like, oh, you know, I lost a lot of money because of this, or I did this because of this. And this family is about to catch this person up in a lie by watching tarot readers. And at first, you know, this person was like, oh, they ain't talking about nothing, or, you know, this ain't true, that ain't true. But as they're watching these readings or paying for these tarot readings, they're actually verifying everything that they already know, everything that already happened. And these people are like, how you know that? Damn, how so-and-so know that happened around this time? How, dang, you know, and everything is valid. Everything is valid. So this person is about to be questioned on more stuff that the family has that this person did not know. This family has been watching them the whole time. This family is about to come in with what they have, with the evidence and the screenshots that they have. And this person is about to be deemed as a liar. Okay. All right, Pisces. So if you were looking, you know, when is this person going to get their karma? When is people going to see them for who they really are? When, you know, when is people going to find out the truth about who this person really is? Whatever. This is that's your answer. They are. Okay. So thank you so much, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next one. Bye.